He chose the smallest table in the room, not because it suited him, but because it did not. For a man whose name moved markets and whose signature could redirect entire industries, shrinking himself into an ordinary wooden chair felt almost theatrical. The restaurant was modest, softly lit, filled with the comfortable murmur of everyday life. No private rooms, no velvet ropes, no one scanning the door in anticipation of his arrival. He preferred it that way. To the world, he was an empire. To investors, he was strategy. To the media, he was a headline waiting to happen. But here, beneath the warm amber lights and the faint scent of roasted spices, he was simply another customer waiting to order dinner. He loosened his cuffs slightly and glanced around. Conversations floated past him, small arguments about shared bills, laughter over simple jokes, the clinking of glasses that held nothing rarer than sparkling water. There was something almost exotic about such normalcy. Then she approached. The waitress moved with the efficiency of someone accustomed to long hours and tight margins. Her apron was neatly tied, her notepad ready. There was no calculation in her eyes, no flicker of recognition. She saw a well-dressed man, perhaps, but nothing more. "Good evening," she said gently. "What can I get for you?" Her tone carried no performance, just routine courtesy. He studied her for a moment, not out of arrogance, but curiosity. He wondered what she thought about during shifts like this. Rent, tuition, family, dreams postponed, the kinds of concerns he had not faced in decades. He ordered something simple, nothing extravagant, something that blended into the menu. She nodded and began to step away. And then, almost impulsively, he stopped her. "Wait," he said, a faint smile forming at the edge of his lips. She turned back, patient but slightly puzzled. There was mischief in his expression, now the subtle amusement of a man who rarely encountered situations where he could play anonymously. "I need some financial advice," he said lightly. "Can you help me?" To him, it was harmless irony. A billionaire asking a waitress for financial advice. The humor rested in the imbalance, in the absurdity, in the quiet satisfaction of knowing he held more wealth than most small nations, yet pretending to seek counsel from someone who earned by the hour. He expected laughter. He expected confusion. Perhaps even an awkward smile followed by a polite excuse. Instead, she looked at him steadily. Not intimidated. Not amused. Just assessing. The joke lingered between them, waiting to be acknowledged. But she did not laugh. And in that pause, that unexpected, thoughtful pause, the air shifted. For the first time that evening, he felt something unfamiliar. Not superiority. Curiosity. She did not dismiss him. She did not offer the polite chuckle he expected, the kind people use when they assume someone is teasing and wish to move on without discomfort. Instead, she pulled out the chair across from him and sat down. It was a small movement, but it carried weight. Waitresses did not usually sit with customers. Not during a shift. Not in the middle of service. Yet she settled into the seat with calm composure, placing her notepad on the table as though this, too, was part of her work. "What kind of financial advice?" she asked.